no matter what 500 years of the Enlightenment says. In the middle circle, or in the right circle, is prayer without ceasing. Prayer throughout the day. That's, Paul, pray without ceasing. On the one hand, corporate worship. On the other hand, my individual prayers. Good morning, Lord. It's morning. Thanks I didn't die. Help me to live your way today. Good morning, Lord. Thanks for breakfast. Bless my children, my grandchildren today. Good evening, Lord. Been some day. Hi, God, during the middle of the day. Would you please be with my friend? She's having a tough time. Hi, God, during the day. You ever going to do anything about Palestine and Israel? Hi, God, during the day. Please help Pastor Jeremy. He's preaching about sex on Sunday. It'd be really good if he got it right. Okay? That's prayer throughout the day. Hi, God. It's me again. I'm feeling tempted. What I'd really like to do is help me to remember the people who are counting on me. Okay? Now, the middle circle is daily praying scripture / Psalms. Daily praying the scripture, especially Psalms. It's meant to work this way. Each one plays into the rest. So you can draw, if you're like little diagrams, draw little arrows, with little lines with a pointy thingy on each end, so that they point both directions. We weren't meant to read the Psalms all by ourselves, but when you've been in worship enough, the Psalms will make sense. If you need to work on some forgiveness for yourself about sexual stuff as a result of today's sermon, read Psalm 51. See how that works? And so on. And then the Psalms inform corporate worship. The Psalms inform daily prayer throughout the day. They give us vocabulary, language, rhythms, topics, styles. The Psalms are given to us, and all the other prayers in the Bible, the Lord's Prayer too, of course, but all the prayers in the Bible are given to us to inform our ongoing daily prayer and to inform our corporate worship, and so that out of corporate worship, we can pray on a daily basis. So, people who go home today and don't have some prayer about how to live Jesus' way in Jesus' world about sex must not have listened to Jeremy. Or you are among the purest people who ever lived, or you're currently doing pretty well in an area most of us only do well with occasionally, or sometimes. But almost all of us have got some prayer work to do because of this sermon. At minimum, thanksgiving. Some of us need to pray for healing. Some will need to pray prayers of lament. Lord, do you know what happened to me when I was young? The Psalms will help you pray that. Lord, I know you know what I did this week and what I thought. What I didn't do but thought. Lord, I know that you know my husband or my wife or my children and what they've got at stake and what I do. Lord, I remember what I did then with my sexuality. I'm asking you today again, forgive me. Lord, protect my family from the outcomes of how I behave sometimes. So, do you see? Corporate worship, Jeremy raised a bunch of tough issues for us today. That's corporate worship. The Psalms will help us with some pieces of those prayer. If you were sexually abused or physically abused in other ways, and you need to pray a good angry prayer, find the Psalms of Vengeance and tell God about it. But you can't stop there. There's more to do. and in the daily prayer. So that's the way it's meant to work. Scripture, worship, individual prayer. That's the main. So please, this week, barge into the Psalms. This is the second week. So start at Psalm 26 today and read through 50. If you didn't start last week with Psalm 1, start this week with Psalm 26 and read through 50. Get as far as you can. It doesn't matter to me. Get as far as you can. Read them in order. Let them wash over you. About the third time you go through the Psalter, some of it will start to feel familiar. Isn't that the way it is with the stories of Jesus? Psalter 2. Grace and peace. Love you. Have a good day.